Okay, sorry, I was gone a few days. Okay. Gotta kill some time before the 300th episode. So here I am reviewing a Mad Max knockoff film called Hard Knuckle, which is very low budget, contains a lot of balls, but the twist is that it's not a porno spoof. Hard Knuckle is what happens when you desperately wanted to make a pool shark movie, but then some kid playing around with a set of matches and a works bomb accidentally set fire to your set. So what do? Make a quick rewrite and have the movie be set in post-apocalyptic Australia. None of what I said is a true backstory of this film. I just felt the need to provide some sort of explanation as to how random this movie is. Though who am I to question a film that right out the gate proves its British Board of Film Classification? Now I know that the movie is for those of us who are 18 months old or older. Already I don't know if I'm watching an apocalypse movie or a documentary about trappers. There's a fine line between post-apocalyptic film and deleted scenes from Cutthroats 9. However, it is very honest of the movie to put the words limited funds in the opening titles. After the bomb went off, thank God that Kickball survived. Same with the Taco Bell Chihuahua. He has to live with the damage that he caused by enabling Godzilla. Looks like a few things still stand though. God damn, we built power lines strong in the 80s. And while this may not be a porno, at least one of the actors is getting a chub. In these movies, why in the hell do they always hang out at power plants? That's like if there was a massive food poisoning epidemic in Springfield and I still hung out near Mr. Eggroll. Mike, guess what day it is? End of days, woot woot! But seriously, why is there a camel? Another obvious attempt at promoting cigarette smoking. If the classics such as Raging Bull are still being shown on a regular basis, then don't start the apocalypse without me. This is Harry, played by Steve Bisley. You could say that this is an alternate timeline to the Mad Max universe, because Bisley played Goose. And already I like this better than Beyond Thunderdome. If I wanted to see Mad Max babysit a bunch of kids, I'd watch, nothing, because I don't really want to see that. Harry is shown to have a slight drinking problem in the past.
Proud of you.
Of course, in this universe, that probably means he just drank a shitload of gasoline. And now it's time to play So When's the Dog Gonna Die? It's the game that no one likes, but Hollywood forces you to play. See, here's their problem. They're hanging out by too many abandoned buildings. Downtown is probably beautiful. Good to see that side hacking also survived. Or do they also take the Pinewood Derby really fucking seriously in the future? And this is the least convincing monolith that I've ever seen. Suddenly, I don't want to play pool anymore. What the hell, Apocalypse? That's fucked up. You start with the toe. That way the person still has his fingers and a chance. With a cell like this, how could Harry not want in on this competition?
I thought you'd like to waltz around the table with me.
The last time you did that, you lost your shirt.
Last time you were playing a drunk.
So what's changed?
He's not drunk anymore. Believe me, that makes the difference between hand-eye coordination and functioning. But joining this competition is not gonna be easy.
Agents, Harry. To play on these tables, you must have an agent.
Oh good, agents are still around. That way, if a bomb strikes the center of society, at least Jerry Maguire still has a job. There are special qualifications you must have for being an agent.
The rules are that an agent can only have one player in his stable. He must have at least 2,000 in stake money, he must be Caucasian, and he must be male.
Well, racism still exists, so Top Dog taught us nothing. Harry hires a teenager to be his agent, but whatever, at least he's white. Harry's first challenger is a man by the name of Petals. Clearly they call him that because he likes putting daisies up his ass. This is the part where I would normally play Warren Zevon's Werewolves of London as a reference to Martin Scorsese's The Color of Money, but I don't want the video to get flagged. Why would anyone bother to challenge Harry? He has a rack of pool balls for earrings, so he either knows something about pool or buying earrings from a pawn shop. This is truly a lawless town. They're stealing his sunglasses. In the future, those are worth as much as sunglasses. Harry shoots a mean game of pool, but also gets the chance to pose for the back of the box cover. Well, since I can't play what I want on the soundtrack, what kind of music does this movie have? The hell kind of music is that? That sounds like the kind of music a piano player at a saloon is playing right before Neville Brand shoots him in the back of the head. The trick to filming a pool hall movie is that you don't show the holes. The actors don't actually have to make the shot. Thank God this scene doesn't feel like it's going on too long. Someone please cut someone's finger off. Harry won this round, but oh shit, someone burned down the hole in the wall. That's gotta be sad. I see no problem with Harry walking around with a bunch of cash on him. When you call a movie Hard Knuckle, you make for damn sure it has full-on penetration, motherfucker! You know it's the apocalypse when people have hairstyles that would take the fall of civilization to catch on. Look at this guy. He hates hair but loves calyx, so he makes a compromise. Someone has interrupted them during that game where you just throw random cards into a pile in the middle of the table. But at least it's for a message.
Well,
Nice to know Home Alone-style shenanigans still exist after the apocalypse. As well as hanging the man from a crashed helicopter, complete with a sign showing when the next match is. I feel like simply hiring Kevin Costner as your postman would have been a lot easier to get your message out. And that's not even the worst part of the apocalypse. Fucking brats! The greenery is at its most green when there's radiation in the air. I guess we're taking a break from the finger cutting. When's the finger cutting coming back?
Don't worry, Harry. He's not yours.
Whew, that's a relief. Who are you? I see this is Harry's former flame, and the kid might be his. I don't know why they even brought Karen Allen back for this. She just kind of stands there and drives Harry around. Oh, so someone cut down the human sign. That's nice.
You have to play him in my pool hall on Saturday night, otherwise how's anyone going to know you can beat him or not? They'll know!
The nuclear holocaust was a very frustrating time for all. If we weren't annoyed by the lack of gasoline, it was because people weren't playing at the right pool halls. Are we gearing up for a big showdown? It's okay, I also need to take a nap. I just figured it'd be selfish if I took a nap and didn't ask the movie if it wanted to take one too. The pickings in this plot are so slim that dog started out as a Great Dane. And then when we do have a lot of dialogue, it feels like someone interrupting the movie.
Cards is more my game now. Perhaps we could pass the time with a few hands.
I don't play for money or anything. Just friendly.
God damn it. I know what it's like to sit next to an annoying asshole on a train. You don't have to tell me, movie. I usually am that annoying asshole. Okay, when I implied that I wanted the guy to stop talking, I was hoping that it would at least cut to the next scene. Uh-oh, looks like Harry's drunk. I guess not everyone can walk away from the gasoline. I bet the pee stains in his pants match the pee stains on the pool table. This is gonna be embarrassing.
Oh, what?
What the fuck? Since when does hustling have to do with pool? They asked him to make the same shot again, and apparently Bisley couldn't because the camera didn't show it. But the character made the shot. At the end of the day, though, at least these two can trust each other.
I don't care about that. You use me.
I suppose I did.
See, at least he's honest about his hustling. Oh good, we're back to strangers on a post-apocalyptic train.
Mister, you're gonna deal me in or I'm gonna break your arm.
Easy, Chief. They're just playing Go Fish, and I'm sure that in this radioactive universe, even those fish have 3 eyes. Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God! We still have strip clubs. This is one club with some fine chicken. Even the pool tables trim their hedges. There's absolutely no green on there. Though I don't know why the strip club has a no nudity policy. Who in the hell is around to cite them for indecency? In fact, the longer it goes, the more clothes that they're wearing. Never mind the fall of society. This is the worst thing about the apocalypse. I mean, strip clubs are wrong. And I don't think they're using the chicken sounds correctly. What the fuck? Those are clearly geese on screen. Harry is back to play some more pool, but the stakes could be higher this time, and fingerless.
What's this?
Yeah, well, gotta pay rent, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure your cardboard box really burns a hole in your pocket. This is the part where I'd play It's in the Way That You Use It by Eric Clapton, but again, I don't want copyright sticking the babushka up my ass. All of this impressive pool playing is distracting me of one thing. Why is this movie post-apocalyptic? I mean, what's next? A post-apocalyptic movie about killer rats? Oh man, now I want to play something from Flashdance. What a feeling of disappointment. At least everyone here seems to be friends.
Get away from that table!
Yeah, there's a huge lack of finger chopping going on here. Oh shit, you're fucking serious. Yeah, I fucking bail on that shit too. But never mind, gotta save his opponent, whose name is, I shit you not, Top Dog, because there's no fucking escaping that goddamn movie. He can't die, he also wrote the screenplay. This movie needs an ending. Wait, maybe this is why rent is so high. It's important to find a spot where the concrete doesn't have fire hole. With these boys gone, maybe tensions will be slightly less high in the pool hall.
Hey! Don't touch that cube!
What is it about the fall of civilization that turns people into assholes? I see one major twist for sure. The dog is still alive. But if I want to see a post-apocalyptic train, I will stick with Snowpiercer, thank you very much. This movie has zero talk of eating babies. Harry tries to back out by giving the money back, and that results in forced booze. This isn't bad because he's a recovering alcoholic. It's bad because it's gin. Gross. But a one-day drunk and a good hangover later, and he's ready to finally face off against Top Dog.
You mind the mutt for me?
This is a movie, after all, and there's a high percentage that the dog might die if I take him with me. Final match isn't nearly as fun. Instead of cutting off their fingers, they have to cut off their whiskers. Boo. I guess being alive after the bomb does a number on your allergies, which is why money in this universe is packets of Claritin D. Benadryl didn't make it out alive. Oh man, home's on fire again. Well, time to play pool. Climax, here we come.
So what's new?
Oh, I've had a haircut. Kevin's chest has improved.
Well, I'm glad that mystery has been solved. Is Top Dog doing anything interesting? Wow, there really is nothing to do in this society except for play pool and chop off fingers, is there? We've got one final match here, and, Future Pool has really weird numbers. It wasn't until now that I finally understand the gist here. If they knock over the tiny monolith, that's when they have to cut off one of their fingers. So thank you, Hard Knuckle. It took me 80 minutes to figure out how to play Pain Pool. This is the part where I wouldn't put in another soundtrack. I'd just play The Color of Money. It's Scorsese, so it's instantly better than this. Harry gets frustrated too that there's a serious lack of finger cutting, so he just knocks the thing over himself. Bright side is that completely frees up the table for Harry to perform a solid win. Oh wait, scratch that. Well, that's a bummer and a waste of a pinky. Wait a minute, the ball's right there! This whole finale is just an entire mess of scenes that seem more disorganized than the finale of Grizzly 2, allegedly. I think this guy's gonna die. Top Dog appears to be attacked, then shows up later to ride into the sunset, the same sunset Harry walks off in. Not sure why he even wanted to play pool anyway. Even if he has a lot of money, what's he gonna spend it on? A rug for floor fire? Hard Knuckle was an Australian TV movie, which possibly explains the disappointing lack of finger chopping and strip club honesty. If only George Miller handled this material, at least the rock writer could have performed a rockin' soundtrack without my wishing for the tunes of The Color of Money. But at the end of the day, I still have to recommend this movie, because it went against the norm for this kind of movie in every way, shape, or form. And that is that the dog didn't die.